Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We have had a ton of questions through the YouTube channel, through our Facebook, through Instagram about catfishing and what rigs we use. Well, 90% of the time we'll be using braided line. We've got them on pretty much every pole. This is nice pink line. My wife demanded that I use her new Black Horse custom rod with her pink line on it for this. But we use sinker slides, and the cheapest place I can find these is on eBay. You can buy 100 of these for little to nothing. We always use a swivel, and then we use a stop or a bump. They're called several things. And we almost always fish with circle hooks. In the springtime, when the fish are biting light, or any other time of the year when we're just wanting to catch little channel cats, we're usually using like a number 6 or a 6/0 circle hook. And when we go somewhere where we're going to catch bigger fish, we're going to try to fish the Ohio or the Mississippi River, we'll step up to an 8/0 or a 10/0 hook. And then what you do is you just put this sinker slide on your braid. Then you put whatever weight you're going to use, tie that to your swivel, and then for our leader line, we usually run 40-pound or 60-pound mono. And a lot of people have asked why we use the mono. Well, sometimes the mono is just more abrasion resistant. And if you're catching a lot of fish, especially if you're getting into some blues, at certain times of year, they kind of have teeth. I know they're not actually teeth, but they get pretty sharp. And it's good on rocks, and it gives you a little bit of stretch that braid doesn't have. So if you got a fish that's really working you over, you get a little bit of stretch out that. Now this one, I actually have a J hook on. And that's another question. J hook or circle hook? 90% of the time we run circle hooks. The fish don't swallow them, it hooks them right in the corner of the mouth. It's great for release, or if you're fishing a tournament, obviously you got to keep those fish alive, so that comes into play. But when we're flathead fishing, we catch a lot of flatheads on circle hooks. But when we're fishing structure, we prefer J hooks. The reason for that is, if you've ever been fishing structure for flatheads, you throw a big bluegill in there, they'll clamp down on it and they'll just sit there. Well, everybody knows with the circle hook, you either let the fish bury it or you can even reel into it lightly. So we use the J hook, so if that fish clamps on it and he's sitting there with it, you can go ahead and get into him and you can get him out of that cover quick. If you have a circle hook on, the flathead takes it in structure and you let him run into it, he's just farther down in it. So that's about the only time we use J hooks. So if you have any more questions about what we're using, feel free to message us on our Facebook page. If you guys want us to show anything particular, just send us a message and we'll try to get that done for you. Thanks for watching.